All right. Hello, VOD. It's been a minute. Give me a sec. We're gonna talk about what we did, and then we'll get back to everything. Hello, Annie Pendragon. Hello, Cyrus. Hello, Mind Over Matter. Hello, Brianna. Hello, Hollow. Hello, Casfantes. Thank you for joining me today. So currently, I am crafting out some big crafts. In the background, while I wait for stuff, I have been crafting out some energy modules, which we're using for some crazy shit. I don't ask me why we're doing it the long way. There's some alternate like skip recipes you can do to make this less painful than it is, but I am not using those because in order to use these skip recipes, it requires about 2 point something, 3.5 million hypogen, which I don't want to spare if I don't have to. So we're crafting out 4,608 energy modules. And we're doing it the long way. So it's like this. And that takes 18,000 ZPM to your circuits. And then we're doing this recipe on top. 36,000 Lapatronic energy orb clusters for 147,000 LUV circuits. Now, why I why I'm doing it this way? It's out of pure stubbornness, obviously, but we're halfway there and it's crafting, so our AALs might be a little bit busy for a while, but you guys understand. Did you go climbing? Today I saw your community post, I can't wait. Yeah, so basically, speaking of the community post, Time Consumer has agreed to drop 10,000 bits for every hour that I stream for 24 hours, which is fucking insane. Um, so on Friday, about 8 hours before when I normally start streaming, I will start a stream as soon as I wake up, and then I will be streaming for legitimately 24 hours in a row. And if you want to stop by there and see me get tortured for 24 hours, because it seems like you guys love torture, especially the torture of me, please feel free to stop by and watch that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the Dink Water like time scale. Oh, speaking of Dink Water, Annie, you asked me to Dink Water. All right. So, upon Time Consumer's request, we have gone straight for Mark IV space elevator motors, and I have crafted out enough for two space elevators. So, we're gonna do that today. We're gonna just set those up. I don't think I have the craft time or AAL space to immediately get this cracking fully, but we can at least put these online and do something about it. So let me get some projectors. I'm assuming I'll get 4 of these projectors because some of these structures are a little bit wonky with how they work. They haven't updated to the new setup. I'm going to copy the channels to Held Hollow projector and GT no hatch 1. Oh, there's a no hatch button? That's crazy. That's so nice. I'd get tortured for $2,400, bro. Yeah, exactly. And look at us go. It's not building the big version, which I thought it would do. Is there a way I can get this to auto build the large thing, or does that just do it after it builds the rest of it, maybe? How is everybody doing today, by the way? It's going. It's going kind of slow. There's a button for large mode in the controller GUI. Thank you, Jess. How's it going? Controller. Ah, smart. Is there a way I can make block placement from projector a little bit faster? I don't like how this is spamming out like this. Good, I'm cooking spaghetti. All right, multi-block has completed, and that is kind of a miracle, honest to God. This is, I don't know. I thought that the Tier 4 motors would be a pain in the ass to build, but it turns out that they actually were not as bad as they looked. So I'm glad for that. Got the cube going, DTPF going. Hopefully I can get Hypogen before sleep so I can let it run in the background. Bro, you are legitimately insane. And you know what? Speaking of legitimately insane, we built enough. I got enough stuff for a second space elevator with Mark IV motors, so I think we should get that set up just for the giggles. Because otherwise, what are we doing, right? I don't remember exactly what math I used to build this, so we're gonna have to like suss this out a little bit. Hello, system. How's it going, my friend? How are you doing? I stopped by on your stream today. It was very lovely to see the minions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay. And then I won't copy the whole thing. Actually, I guess I should, right? Copying. Mark copy. We're gonna go all the way up here. And mark. Okay. That's actually pretty close. Edit transform. Our copy B is gonna go +1. +1. We missed a little bit on this copy A. There we go. Look at that. That's a whole space elevator. We are just gonna copy and paste. That server is a bunch of fun. You know what, chat? You know what's crazy? This stream is probably a lot smoother for both me and you all today. I realized I consulted some of my brother's friends who are all very like adept at computer related things. And it turns out I had been running my RAM. First of all, my RAM was in like totally the wrong motherboard slots. It was in 3 and 4, which apparently you're supposed to put it in slots 2 and 4, so that way you get something. I don't really know. Like apparently it conglomerates the 2 RAM sticks into one uber fast RAM stick. I'm not smart about computers or shit. Um, I thought that was interesting. And then the second thing is I've been running my RAM at 2066 hertz this whole time, when in fact it could be running at 3600 hertz. And so in this very heavy like RAM-based game that I have been streaming that you all know and love, I have been literally just gimping myself on RAM. And I just find that really funny. All right, let's load her up. Oh, matter manipulator, how I love you. Damn, that was quick, Chad. What the fuck? All right, okay, somebody get fucking Mr. Time Consumer in here, because there are 2 Tier 4 motor elevators as requested. And we're going to try to fill these up today. It's going to be hard. I think I should get these crafts going before I start styling everything up and like making things pretty and hooking up IO. So I think I'm going to do that first. We need to get some space assemblers, Mark II. So these things are not the cheapest thing ever. Some UIV components, some proto-halconite steel, some UIV tier circuits, but as a return, they run 16 parallels. So currently, I'm literally running 3 tier 1 space assemblers, and these run 4 parallels each at UHV or something. So literally, I'm already going probably at least 33% faster. If the overclocks work the way that I think they do, then like twice as 266% fast. I don't know, I can't do the math on that. But yeah. So these space elevators are pretty huge. What I didn't realize is they're actually really cheap. Like I can print out space elevators like nothing. It's the motors and the things that you put in them that are expensive. So if anyone is, I don't know, interested in that type of endgame balancing, like just know if you want more space elevators, you probably can do it pretty easily. What is up with the crystal procs? I feel like I haven't seen that number change. Are you guys okay? Yeah. Do you have any recipes? What's up? What's up with you guys? You're suffering or something. I think it's time I upgrade the energy hatches on him. Yeah, we're still rocking UHV. The modules, on the other hand, are fucking expensive. So that's what we're gonna work towards today. I don't know whether I should take out an SM. No, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to craft out this entire thing. I'm gonna send the craft to the assembler here. And when that gets there, when it arrives, I am going to take one of our old space assemblers and scan it up. Molten annealed copper is crazy. All right, so we're going to cancel that. Pop in some recipes. Got this. How are you doing today, Hollow? I know that Hollow has been absolutely running through the pack to catch up to me, and he's putting the heat on my heels, because like I thought I was comfortably ahead, and then Hollow was like, yeah, we're getting Hypogen tonight, and I was like, like damn. No, we're not doing it with that recipe. Circuit 4. Hypogen. Actually, molten annealed copper is crazy. Is it worth doing this ABS? I feel like it's not. 120 seconds at MV versus how fast can my plasma arc furnace? 3 amps, 3 seconds. Give me. Where are you? Yeah, let's just multiply all of those out. All right, it takes about 2,480 ingots per second. 2,480 times 144. And then let's give it a whirl on the ABS. Wonder why endgame single blocks still have crafting recipes instead of assemblies. It's probably because they don't want to like actually harm you physically. I don't know. Just a thought. All right, circuit 11. That's 16K. Yeah, that should be the exact same recipe actually. And we need to find our circuit 11, which we don't own one. Okay, well I guess that answers our question. We are not doing molten annealed copper like that. Yeah, but I'm chilling. Hopefully work stays chill for a bit longer so I can grind out a bit more. You won't catch up to me. I won't let you. So let's make this pattern. Oh yeah. And then I'd say maybe half of that. 2.3 million. And then we're good, yeah. And then proto-halconite steel gear, which is also some diabolical shit. We're gonna multiply this, I wanna say 16, and then we'll go back and probably rework some of these proto-halconite recipes, but let me pop you into here. And then we need to make this. out of Infinity, or Creon, if we get that unlocked anytime soon. I still haven't made the Transcendent Plasma Mixer, and so, okay, I want to route you guys through this, because I got some information from Vin about routing late game. Let me call this, and I think I know what's going to happen. Ooh, out of Infinity is embarrassing. Hypogen Rod. I really need to put living solder on maintainer. The recipe is so slow, it should be running 24/7. I actually know exactly what you mean. It's probably a good idea, actually. That is one of my slower crafts. I made a baked apple with vanilla ice cream. Now that sounds fucking lovely. That would make me a little bit happier than I am currently. Where did I put this nano thingy? Oh, there you are. So another thing that's come to my attention is that you can use nanites in the PCB to give parallels, which, it was like fully in the quest book. We could do gold nanites, probably. But I think we need a tier 3 thing. There's so many different things I need to do. First thing is, I guess let's get some Infinity online. I'm gonna do this in a little bit of a sus way, I think. We're gonna do... Does this always take Resplendent? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna multiply this out. How long would this take? Well, I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's worth multiplying, honestly. But let's just do this, just in case. Crafting input buffer. How is the music balance, everybody? I feel like it could be louder than I think it should be, but it also could be just right, so... Alright, that's not terrible. Yep, you're flicking on. How many mixers do you have doing kata? Yeah, so I just have 144 mixers and quads, and then 6 UEV laser engravers with 16 amps, I think, each. Yeah. No, that's 12. So it's like enough to get me to Transcendent Plasma Mixer comfortably in the near future. I will have to get the exotic for this. But speaking of Transcendent Plasma Mixer, the reason that I haven't made this yet is because it pulls from your wireless energy network. So here's a little bit of a crash course on wireless energy. Your capacitor that you put in here, so I have a UHV capacitor. It should be rated for a certain amount of UEV wireless transfer. So what this means is, it says right here that it has 10 billion EU per tick of wireless transfer per UHV capacitor. What that actually means is that it's going to upload everything that it's got every, 100 seconds or whatever. And then it can pull 10 billion EU per tick of wireless energy back into the LSC for use. So basically, with the UHV capacitor, if I ever go above 10 billion EU per tick, I can power fail if I'm using wireless. And, like generally, we don't really super go above 10 billion very often. But it's still something that I don't ever want to happen. So we're going to get the 1 trillion EU per tick UEV capacitor before we do anything like that, so that way we're covered for a little bit on wireless. That's my plan. So that's why I'm crafting out these couple thousand energy modules at painstaking costs, because we're slowly going to work our way toward that. And then, you know what, who knows? All right, let's also give this 4096 amps. And it doesn't blow up, which is always good. That should be helpful. I also want some more silver nanites. So let's craft 63 of those so I can get some parallels in my thingamajig. No, I think it is, I think Brianna is literally saying chucking an apple into an oven at 400 degrees. I've had that before and it's wonderful. It's very sweet. Titan steel, superconductor base. Okay. So that's everything pretty much accounted for. Space. We also want to get a space mining module Mark III, which should be a lot cheaper. And I want to immediately put this to work on making some icorium for us, which we need in mass for some stuff, like the Draconic Evolution Fusion Crafter specifically. So I'm going to send that to craft as well. We also need a space mining module Mark II. Oh no, it's recursive. Why would you do that? Okay, let me throw these bad boys into here then. Mark II. And then, where is it? Mark 1, I'm assuming I'm gonna need, yeah. Yeah, I have some dragon blood going. We've got 3.5 million, which is enough to be comfortable for a bit, and make some more fusion casings and stuff. But yeah, I've just been running this passively, and then I have some stuff to like inject recipes. How much do you think you're gonna do on Friday? Sorry, Brianna, I wasn't ignoring the question, I was just distracted. That's a good question. I have no clue. I'm trying to plan things to do because I want stream to actually be interesting. So I have like a list of things that I've written down of like stuff that I need to prepare, stuff that I'm going to do that takes like long-term crafting time. So stuff that normally I would like craft at the end of stream and then like let it go and then pick it up tomorrow. And then I have a list of things to do while I'm waiting for that, which I'm trying to like add on to, so that way I have stuff to do. But yeah. Hello, time consumer. By the way, we've crafted out your space elevators that you, I guess, sponsored the creation of. I think I went above and beyond, and we've got 2 new space elevators, each with Mark IV motors. So check that out. And now today we're gonna do some things to fill them out. I think this will be the mining elevator, and this will be my space assembler elevator. So that's what we've got crafting. We've got 1 space assembler Mark II and space mining Mark III. And these things have some interesting recipes. One of them is icorium. Icorium ore is really nice for Draconic Evolution stuff. Envy at Trinium, yeah, that's an interesting recipe. But yeah, you need a lot of it. I think it's no, it's plates, isn't it? Where do you go? These, for the Draconic cores. So it's going to be nice to have a source that isn't Thaumcraft to get these Draconic cores, which are a recursive craft, all the way up to Chaotic cores, which are kind of a pain in the ass. But then we can upgrade our fusion to this level. How are you doing today, Time? Alrighty. So while that crafts out, I do have another thing that I wanted to do. In a dream, while I was trying to fall asleep, I was thinking about how I would build out the rest of the base, because sometimes I just do that to help me fall asleep. This is probably fucking brutal, like probably not good. But I had the idea, maybe I could do some designing. I think the area over here is getting really boring because it's just flat, and I just keep putting buildings up all in the same Y level. So my idea was, what if I brought the road all the way over and up here, um, on this chunk specifically, which I think I have space for. Yeah. And then like built something that was the Y level of this road all around there for mass processing. So that's my idea. Kind of looks like an airport terminal to me. Damn. Damn. So yeah, I did have some ideas for how I wanted to do this. Wrecked Keck W. In a good way, in a good way. Damn. I can't recover from that, Brianna. That's my career right there. It's over. You just did me like that. How have I been doing? I've been doing well. The climbing trip was great. I'm just very, very tired, and my mental isn't the best today. But that is just something that happens, unfortunately. It's part of living. I've learned to like live with it, but it still sucks when it happens, essentially. All right, let me paste Rooney. Oh, gosh, I hope that I lined that up right. Oh, gosh, no, I didn't. Edit transform, copy A. There you go. Well, that is a lot easier than doing these by hand. I gotta say that. Go to sleep then. The musubi were fantastic. Thank you for the recipe. That was lovely. I think I had this dilemma because if I go to bed, like I'm definitely not going to bed. I'm definitely gonna be like on my phone and just rotting away. So I think the good compromise here was just to like hop on stream, have a chill stream, do whatever, and then go to bed afterwards. Do you like going to the beach? I feel like you don't, but that's just me. That is a crazy read because I actually don't love the beach that much. But there's a reason for that, and it's not because I dislike beaches intrinsically, it's because I don't like people. I love lakes because when you go to lakes, there's about 5 people at that lake, maximum, at any given time. That's my read. Where are my UV con... Oh, UIV. Hello? Oh shit, you need a shift click to add conveyors. I totally forgot about that. Doom scroll versus stream sum. Stream is better. That's what I'm thinking. That was my logic. Thank you for stopping by stream yesterday. Of course, Annie. I love stopping by other people's streams. I like this community a lot, and I love watching the game. So I'm happy to. Alright, what the fuck is wrong today? Oh, mutated living solder. That makes sense. We need what? 322K. Oh, 1.6 million. Yeah, figures. I tend to agree. Intimate settings are far superior versus overcrowded beaches. I love overcast days more than sunny. Nope. I mean, you and I have talked about this. Overcast is the way to go. Um, I think my ideal day, though, honestly, if it is a beach day, I have been to Brazil, and there was a beach in João Pessoa that was just beautiful, and it was public, and there were people there, but it wasn't like American beaches where everything's like privatized and you need to like sit at the corners and like you know, I hate fucking American privatized beaches. And it was like cloudy and warm, and there was a thunderstorm on the horizon that you could see. That was my favorite beach day memory of anything. Brazil mentioned. So real. All right, let's copy and paste this all together. Deadass, you need to visit Vietnam. Dude, I would love to visit Vietnam. The food would be so good. Oh my God, I love Vietnamese food so much. Bún bò Huế, like, oh my God. I would learn so many new dishes. I would have such a good time. Okay, right there, I think. And then I'm gonna move it to the side one chunk. Something just happened. Oh, I'm meant to dink water or something. My stream just like refreshed. I'll stay up doing work and I'll get really sleepy, but the moment I stop and go to bed, I'm just on my phone. Thunderstorms and listening to big sounds and standing in the rain, yeah, yeah. Especially when you can see the colors. Bún bò Huế is from my hometown. Hue is just the name of the place. Wow, actually? That's fire. I love the lemongrass. All right. That looks good enough for me. And we're gonna stack a Rooney just a couple of times just so I can get this road feature down. There we go. Can you guys let me know, is my audio all good? Is the music too loud or too quiet? Because I feel like it's like just the right volume for me, but I'm wondering if it's too loud or too quiet for you guys, because it's always one of the two. And then edit, reset stack. Audio seems fine. Okay. Thank you. I don't like overpowering with music. Specifically, I find that when streams have music that's a little bit too loud, it kind of detracts from my ability to like, you know, like focus on it or have the best time. But when it's too quiet, it's just like unintelligible. So there's like a really fine balance that I feel like you need to strike. All right, how is this meant to be pasted? Let's try resetting the transform and at least figuring out where this is gonna go. I always prefer to hear the streamer. Yeah, and then, yeah, mostly that. Edit transform, paste that. I think that lines up. Yeah. Okay. That's good enough for me. Any petrichor enjoyers here? I've never heard of that. What is that? Also, speaking of time consumer, if you guys haven't noticed, you should. If you scroll down below my like stream, below my Twitch, I added some cards. I know bits are expensive, so I added a PayPal tip jar that you can do instead of bits, which is a fantastic solution that I was suggested. And also just some other stuff like my YouTube tutorials and my Discord for anyone who hasn't joined yet and would love to like get on the fun. This pleasant smell that frequently accompanies the first rain after a long period of warm, dry weather. That, okay. That's like very niche, I feel like, but I'm 100% down with it. Okay, something is taking forever, and I'm scared about what it is. Tesseracts and the DTPF. Yeah, this is why I waited before scrapping the space assembler, because it's got to go through a bunch of optical stuff. Let me guess. You need to be UIV. I kind of figured. I don't have PayPal. Petrichor is such a nice little word, though, actually. Oh, thank you for introducing me to a new word in my vocabulary. One time, one time I told my brother, I wish science could finally figure out how to untangle headphones. And he stared at me for a second with his wireless headphones, and uh, I, yeah, that happened. That was a real thing that happened, and I have been embarrassed about that since. All right, how do we gotta connect this? Not F5. That was interesting though. I wonder if there's an easy way to simulate this curve. There's a whole branch of mathematics behind it. What do you mean? What do you mean? It was a highly discussed phenomenon, a specific smell during the 1960s that didn't have a word to define it, so they came up with a word for it, petrichor. Dude, cool petrichor facts. Cool bug facts. My headphone wires will never tangle even if I try. That is quite the blessing you've got right there. All right, so we do need to figure out the curve, how to get this road. But I think I'll figure that out on stream, honest to God. Or on the 24-hour stream on Friday. I just want to make sure that this is outlined, and I want to get started on some like outlines for building. But we want to do it in the most painless way possible. So let's copy and paste one more time. This is too loud for me. Knot theory. It's crazy in depth. Okay. Man, I get the fucking nerdiest nerds around here. Okay, I say that, but I'm gonna immediately follow it up with I am one of the nerdiest nerds too. So I'm not, that's not a judgment, that's just fucking funny. That's crazy. Today I learned about knot theory, chat room. All right, that looks right, right? Three-dimensional curves and whatnot, and whatnot. Yeah, whatnot. Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows word before it existed. This is gonna sound racist, but the Chinese have figured out the audio industry. From audio to its wiring, crazy. Especially considering its correlation to string theory. Dude, we got a whole bunch of fucking geniuses over here. Oh, Fuck me, dude. I think I placed it one block off chat room. All right, time to go in with the old scalpel. Earbuds went from being bad audio to terrible battery from being insane crazy level audio. Oh, I don't use wireless earbuds. I use wired earbuds 100% of the time. I feel like I'm such a chronic music listener that if my music went off due to it going out of battery, I would literally just, I would stop living right there. Like I would perish. Since you asked. Another note, Voyager is a great song. Let me cue that one up. I can't cue it up because it's on YouTube, but I will play it next. The whole Interstellar 555, Interstella 5555. Yeah, it's Daft Punk is like a generational thing at this point, I feel like. All right, where do we put this? Like here, I want to say. And then we paste it exactly. Actually, wait a minute. Reset the rotation. Mark paste. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. And then edit stack. This might get a little laggy, chat room. Let's do 3. I want to say it's playing again in theaters this year. That's a good shout. I was shocked with the difference. I actually paid less for a pair that I currently own than a pair that I used to have. Veritas Quo is a great cooldown song. Veritas Quo is probably one of my favorite like Daft Punk songs ever. It's just like so intimate. And I think intimacy in music is something I strive for above anything else. Something that feels like close to your heart. And I'm sure if you've been on my streams, I've like harped on this over and over again. But that is like, if a piece of music is intimate, that is something that I will immediately be drawn to. I'm afraid of getting super nerdy into audio gear and enjoying it too much and not being able to go back to normal quality. Crazy. Hello, Vintage Jack. How's it going, my friend? How are you doing? Dude, Aerodynamic is fire. I have that album on vinyl. Okay. Hello. Hello, Vintage Jack and friends. Sorry, I had to answer that because I'm a big Daft Punk nerd. I'm gonna give you guys a tour. Let's also shout out Vintage Jack right now. Um, I have been playing this game for a while. We started in August with this build, so this is my grid. My rockets, my doom. Um, we're at UIV at this point, second to last tier. I'm just fucking hanging out right now. Aerodynamic on vinyl must be like crackly sound waves. We just built 2 more space elevators, which I don't have anything installed on them yet, but these will be fun. But how are you guys doing? What did you guys get up to on your stream, Vintage Shack? I also, mind over matter, you're gonna like this. I have my brother gifted me the Tron soundtrack for one of my birthdays on vinyl. And the audio quality is okay. There's something a little bit wrong with this production, but the like actual discs and everything that's included in the vinyl is fucking sick. It's like so much cool content on it. It's just lovely. What if I had the road blitz straight through this building? All right, let's do Voyager. Got benzene to going today and made a full-size clean. Dude, I don't think I've ever made a full-size clean room. That is such a like a commitment. That is very impressive to do in a solo world. Good shit, man. That must feel very satisfying. My birthday was not recently. This was a very long time ago that I got this album. But benzene is strong. Benzene is nice. We're using Matter Manipulator right now. If anyone is new and hasn't seen this, it's a building tool that works like World Edit, but it pulls from your ME system, and it can copy a lot of like Gregtech specific things, which is really, really helpful. And it works really well with architecture blocks, which is a good sell. Me when my mixers are stuck in catalyst making, so my Fusion Mark IV craft is stuck. Oh no. Fusion Mark IV is going to take a while because you need, or Mark V is going to take a while because you need like Mark IV stuff to get Mark V online. It's kind of a pain in the ass. All right, I think we want to run this road up this way. Let me go check, make sure that things are still crafting. We're making some resplendent cata. Yeah, we're just stuck on infinity right now. Why are we stuck on NACTA wafers? What? Go check that out. I pray to Steam, but I dream of benzene in private. Damn. Passive catalyst for the win. Yeah, I should be doing passive catalyst. That's my bad. Once we get transmixer, everything changes though, so I didn't want to like set up too much. All right, what is going on with you, Mr. Silver Nanites? You should be working. Did I? Nequata doped silicon boule. Oh shit, when I updated this pattern, I didn't. That'll do it. Tier 2 water, 40 seconds. I think that's the best, right? Okay. Do I need NAC wafers for anything in here? Or are we good? All right, I think we're good on that. I just need to quad doped wafer. And then let's return these items to AE. There you go. Happy little camper. DTPF is catalyst must be passive. Transmixer, I don't know. I'm hoping transmixer is going to work the way I think it will. I do have dedicated mixers for Catalyst, and my regular mixers are not on Catalyst at all. So I'm hoping that this makes things better. But yeah, obviously it's going to cause some level of problem. Voyager is really good. That is a really good song. What else we got today? I feel like a little bit of Grimes never hurt nobody. It's weird how Daft Punk's music is best listened to with others. Everything is best done with others. Didn't you know? Yeah, it's probably good enough. You're good, you're good. Okay. Hey, we're blitzing through some of these batteries. It's taken fucking oh, Nequata dope wafers. That should count towards this recipe completion, I think. But it doesn't seem like it wants to. Dude, cutting machine is so slow. I love sharing music with others. It's nice to listen to other people's preferences and share nerdy things. Alright, that's all going through. I guess we just keep designing while we wait. Not much more to do. Edit, transform, no. Edit, stack, reset. Move my normal mixing to a couple of mixers and leave the monstrosity for Kata. I think that's the best vibe. I mean, if you can rush trans mixer, like you'll probably be okay at the end of the day. But it's always a big if. So is this the chunk that we need to be in? Yeah. How do I want to do this? Edit, transform, rotate Y. Yes, don't show me a preview. I might be too powerful if you did that. That looks right though. One, two, three, one, two, three. Okay, we want to back it up to here, I want to say. And then we stick it to the man by going like that. Or maybe one more. Okay, pray for me, y'all. This is either going to work or it's like not at all. Does that look even to you? 1, 2, 3 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side. Yeah, that's even. We'll never know. Actually, we will know. Let me give it the good old diagonal ruler. Oh, chat, it's looking bad. It's not looking fucking good. Fuck. How are we 2 blocks off? DPF cat at least needs dedicated mixers is probably the best way to do it, yeah. I think I did this entire thing a block off, actually. That's painful. Like, highly painful. I think I need to move, like, legitimately every single one of these pillars over 1 block to the right. Which I think I'll do on my own time and not on yours. Or on the 24-hour stream, we'll see. And then I think that means that this needs to be moved up a block, which kind of doesn't make any sense. There's a center block here. Should be here. You know what, actually? That would be right. Okay. We'll fix that some other time. Or now, I guess. All right, let's get some peripherals going for our space elevators while this continues to craft. I think we need to power them, and we also need chapstick. That's another thing we need. Cheers. We also need computation for each of them, which is going to be quite the shout. Oh yeah, we're stuck on transmetal. Figures. This shit is hurtful. This thing takes a long time. 71 ingots in 180 seconds, and we need thousands of this stuff. So basically, I think the vibe is we gotta go straight for the Helioflux melting core, the Godforge thingy. I don't know if it's faster per se. Does anyone, like, how does this get speedier? Does Gorge have some like crazy heat bonuses or parallels or something intense? Or is it just the same speed of recipe going straight into transmetal? The melting core is basically a twist machine. Oh shit. Okay, good to know. Alright, I need you guys to prior some of this other stuff. I guess I'll hold on to that while, oh. In endgame you can have like 1 million K of heat. Damn. Never get tired of spinny dust. I have another question, guys. So if does anyone know the math? If any of you math nerds are here, I want to theoretically put a full 24 decked out space assembler module 2 on this space assembler, on this space elevator. How much energy would I need to provide it? Like what laser am I aiming for in order to get this running? It says it runs at UIV with up to 16 parallels. So like what's the ballpark laser I should be putting on this? I've been rocking UHV 65,000 amp lasers for most things. I feel like putting that on a space elevator would feel like a lot right now, but like I can't be doing more than a couple billion per machine, I don't think. That seems a little out of the question for me. 500 million? Voltage time parallel times number of space assemblers. Okay, well, I guess that's pretty easy math now that you put it that way. So I guess we look at the highest potential recipe for Space Mark II, which is 31 million, so 32 mil times 16 parallels times 24. 1288 E10. Oh, so it's like a little over a billion, or is that 10 billion? E10, 10 zeros? That's 10 billion, isn't it? Jesus. That's a lot of energy. And then that's like more than I can handle for now. But luckily, I guess we'll have Dysons before we need 24 Space Assembler 2s, I think. It's just a lot. Yeah, in-game chat can do math. You didn't know this? This is why you stop by my streams, so you can learn things and you can teach me things. It's honest to God, I wouldn't have known any of this stuff had it not been for stream chat constantly helping me out with it. Like, I swear to God, this run would have been so slow without stream because I would have known nothing. Time is asking about math, so you want to press space equals and then space, and then you can do anything. And it just pops it up. I don't know how many spaces you need. Maybe it's just equals space. Yeah, it's equals and then space. It's a very odd way to do it, but I guess that is how it works. All right, so let's pop a laser down here. All right, that looks like that. I do want to hollow out the ground underneath all of these units specifically. But we'll probably just start. Maybe we do start with the outside ones. That would look kind of fun. Easy money. You also can't use that many space assemblers on a single elevator yet? What do you mean, mind over matter? 24? I have a Mark IV motors. Can't this support 24 things? Or wait, is it only some smaller amount? Oh, only 18 module slots? Get fucked, 9. What a fucking idiot. You thought. Unbelievable. This dude. Alright, what is going on here? Are we waiting on Kata, I guess? Which I should have been passiving. And then transmetal here. Opticals coming through. I'm assuming we need UEV Supercon for the memory? No, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, actually, it does make sense. I am on nightly. Yes, I updated to nightly 912. I do have a texture pack from Teg, though, that gives me legacy textures for like mainframes and stuff, and vibrant, which I was not fucking with the new textures at all. Alright, laser target, laser source. We'll probably need a couple more of these. This should be pretty cheap for us at this point. And are you currently running? Yes. Fuck it, we ball. Nope, not that far. Jesus Christ. Source hatch. Watch, it's gonna fucking explode. Stop! These stupid travel anchors! Oh my god. Dude, I need to get rid of these things for my base. I'm actually gonna go insane. Alright, let's hope we didn't power fail anything. Why are you not working? Is it radon plasma? No. Aquata drill tips, maybe? Actually, I'm not using Aquata drill tips. Shouldn't you be working? What happened? Oh, maybe computation depowered. Can't compute. Status okay. Where the fuck did my computers go? Did they get blitzed somehow? Wait a minute. Mind over matter. Did they change the computation ratios in 912? I should check on this real quick. Because I didn't have this problem a second ago. Dude, yeah, someone fucking stole my rig. I mean, these guys are fine. Luckily, the APUs really aren't a big deal, but where did they go? I'm perplexed. 48 APUs should be pretty cut and dry. I think time ate them. That checks out, you know, from what we've figured out about time, the enigmatic character time. I think we just listened to Sing About Me. Sorry. Thank you. Yes, I do love some Kendrick Lamar. Gotta find something that we haven't listened to before, which might be a challenge. Elliott Smith Clementine live interview. Waiting for the U scream. Hi. Oh yeah, I forgot that I need to go fuck myself because the cutting machine is going to take 20 trillion more hours to cut power ICs. My bad, chat. That one was on me. Fuck you, said the fuck you guy. So how much energy does a UV laser have again? Equals 4096 times 512,000. 2E9, that is not nearly enough to support all of those. So I need like a 16K laser in order to support those components. Or I can just bite the bullet and give it a 64. All right, cabling mode. Nope, not air, thank you. Set cable, pop that. Pop that. Although it occurs to me, I could really save. If I just did laser mirrors, I could really save on some lasers down the line when I have to upgrade. Hello, Solarius. How's it going, my friend? If I like make this middle section go to the next set of 3, and then clapping sounds. My bad. Oh, you know what we haven't listened to on stream? How are you doing today, my friend? Mac Miller is always a shout. I feel like I've listened to too much Mac Miller on stream. How am I? I'm doing okay. My mental health has been better, but that's just part of living. So we're just streaming today, and hopefully it'll keep me from doing anything stupid or spiraling in stupid ways. Speaking of doing anything stupid, why does this look like it's off by a block? This might actually be the final straw, chat. There's no way. That might be it. Holy shit. Okay, well, we can fix it. Bob the Builder. Set mode, moving, mark paste. All right, yoink. Matter manipulator ran out of EU. Excuse me the fuck? Did they nerf wireless chargers or something? I feel like I can't get it to work in long distance mode or in mixed mode. Or it's just slow as fucking balls. Okay, well we can fix that. I think I'm hopping off. I'll just chill till my Mark IV fusion finishes and I can get hypo running overnight, or maybe I just run Cosmic instead if it takes too long. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of infinity for hypo, so beware of that. Alright, what do we blow up today, chat? Although maybe I can just add a new dynamo. I severely think that these energy thingies are very depreciated at this point. But they look kind of okay, so I was considering keeping them, but I guess we're not going to anymore. Okay, Lapo didn't reform, that's good. I remember there was something lap pack for more charge. It's a good shout. I'm thinking I should just get a faster charger, honest to God. How many amps does this move again? We can get up to UHV, but that's kind of slow even. That's only 16 times faster than the ZPM one, right? That looks like something. Let's pop this bad boy in somewhere. It is Mark 9. Like, we kind of gotta do it at this point. Quantum plate. Well, damn, that's a little bit loud. Yeah, I do need 10 billion EU right now, high key. This band is called the Lemon Twigs. They are so weird. No, why are you making infinity? Don't fuck with me like this. Alright, we're boned. We gotta wait until this other infinity craft goes through, otherwise we're boned. Ah. Well, you know what, chat? We got the space elevators online at the very least. I guess we'll have to set it all up properly tomorrow. No. Alright, let's fix this. Get it all computationed up, and I think, well, I don't know. Oh shit, we're at 0% again? Damn. How does it calculate the EU cost? Because I feel like it wasn't blitzing my EU like this last time. Is moving mode more expensive? can't think of a single way that I could get this thing charged quickly. Does anyone know? What's the vibe? Like, how do I get this thing to go? Because I don't want to just wait around for this shit. Normally I put it in mixed mode, and then that doesn't seem to be working previously. Yeah, see, as soon as I get out of range of mixed mode, it just says no. Huh. Make a turbocharger. Turbocharger? What are we talking about here? Is it that multi-block that I never made? What tier is that thing? It's not UEV, no way. ZPM energy infuser can be used to charge items lossless, can be fed with UU matter to repair items. Stocking bus is not supported. Oh, stacked item. Oh, 120 amps per item. No. Fuck. What is this recipe, dude? Who is ever going to make this? That's diabolical. I can't with that. Let's make this goofy ass turbo energy infuser motherfucking thing. Oh yeah, and let's also fix our computation. And none of our APUs came through. Lovely. I love it here. Top 10 recipes of all time. Top 10 Gregtech fucking jump scares of all time. Looks like old Tech. I think it is, actually. The good old energy infuser. Dude, infuser, I hardly know her, bro. I'm sorry. I'll take it back. High power casing is good. Oh, we need a lot of these molecular coils. I should AAL this, I think. Is 256 too much? No, because we need this for QFD stuff. That's probably very valid. Let me guess. Missing hollow casings. Hollow, it's you! No molecular casings either. Okay. It's a little bit loud. Now, I've never played this on stream. You guys are gonna love this. There's nothing wrong right now. Nothing suspicious is happening. Hello, Link for One. How's it going, my friend? Hello, Fights. How's it going? Cheers. You did this to me. What the fuck? I thought this was Deftones. It's a Deftones Britney Spears mashup for the funsies. Hello, Link for one with a 1-bit cheer. Fun stream. Well, thank you for the bit. How are you doing today, my friend? Alright. Oh yeah, our everything is being held up by Transcendent Metal. Bob. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to the spinny metal for a little bit. What the flip? What the flip, guys? This is not Deftones. Alright, how are we doing down here? Only 57,000 more high power ICs. Okay. And our matter manipulator is charging enough that we can actually use it. Let's go. No, what the? Alright. Alright. Fucking set shape. That's all good. Set mode. Geometry. Select blocks. Dude, what are we running out of EU for? Am I gonna need to do this by hand? I feel like I have never run into this problem. This is a very new issue. Might be bedtime for me soon. Thank you for stopping by if it is. Damn, when they say ultra... Oh, that's probably what it is, chat. It probably has to do with how long it takes to mine these ultra high strength concrete floors. Is there a quick way we can... I would say matter manipulator, but that's out of the cards, I guess. This is blurst. I'm just taking big ass fucking bites out of this thing at this point. I was gonna say earlier, when you start messing with UA2 on stream, we will do that, because I am on Nightly 912. I need to wrap my head a little bit more around the loaders, and like I don't know the exact circuits yet. I think I understand the concept fully at this point, because I've understood your tech with the storage bus. Oh, fuck me, that would have been so much quicker. With the storage bus on a stocked interface. So I kind of understand how like the loaders work and how you get non-consumables, but there's still some things that I need to like rewatch the video and really familiarize myself with. What's Universal 2, if I may ask? Everybody, I think Mr. Invisible owes you guys an explanation. I don't think I can do it justice the way he would be able to. But him and Samsa were two of the big brains behind it. It's basically just a version of universal processing that requires some nightly features, because Samsa was like, okay, if we wanted to make this really cool, what could we add to the game? Which I think is really funny. FFs. Me when I shunt the responsibility of explaining shit off to someone else. So by the way, Link for one, have you ever played GTNH before? Have you ever... This is a modded Minecraft pack called Gregtech New Horizons, and I'm wondering if you found me through GTNH or just from vibes. Laser target Okay, we've got one. I'll smack that down right here. All right, and this time we fucking get it right, I guess. I'm gonna get 2 points of contact on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, fuck it, we'll do 3. Anyway, I was gonna say earlier, oh yes. Is that the monster I saw in Sam's stream? Essentially. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go. Mind over matter with the paragraph that I've been looking for. SAMHSA, and some contributions by me, has come up with a new version of Universal Automation, that we're dubbing Universal Automation 2, that solves the problems of the original Universal Automation. It pipes recipe inputs to machines in 3 ticks. 4 if it's a universal processing array, which means that both the recipe and the machine that it's being processed on, like the stack of single blocks that goes into the processing array, is piped into the machine. And the recipe runs cycles in 2 ticks, 15 if processing array. And it is the fastest possible non-crib automation, which I think is really interesting. All right, I don't even know what to do about that no more. I made a now outdated video explaining it somewhere in Nine's Discord. Yeah, I'm gonna need some type of resource in order to figure out how to like work through that. So we're cutting machine limited. As per usual. But EBFs are good now. Honestly, I should make a system that like figures out when there's stuff in this EBF and pulls the like most egregious recipes that we have to run. Like transmetal has been such a problem recently. So I wonder if it's like worth making a system that like shuts off the transmetal craft if there's something else happening. They are. Samsung decided to do UPAs before the decision went through, and we're all depressed about it because UPAs are cool. I liked the processing arrays. It's kind of a shame that that's gone. All right, that looks like it's going to be an overnight craft, and then we're basically waiting for this cutting machine. Speaking of, you know what? Fuck it. Now that we're here, we're going to get another cutting machine. I'm tired of this shit. Uh, planning, clear manual plans. Okay, well that's a new 912 problem. And it looks like the plan didn't go through. That's nice. That is a little bit OP. There's no chance in hell this goes through because we need infinity, right? Yeah. Oh, okay, I guess we'll just suffer. Are we looking at the same cutting machine? What the fuck? New MEBF for Transmetal? I could. I could VC with you or something when you want to mess with it, Nine. It would be cool for others to know about it and see how good it is live. That's true. Yeah. We've actually been pretty good about TPS. My TPS is under 20. Last time I checked, which was like a week ago, we were at 14 average, which it looks like we're at about right now. You do /forge TPS? How many TPS do we got? Overall mean tick time 16 TPS, which is not great. For this level of like for this era. All right, Deftones, I'm sorry. You've done all that you can do. Didn't actually mean it to devolve into Deftones. What do we really want to listen to? Something electronic, something quiet. Like Boards of Canada, maybe? Not Radiohead. I don't know. What am I even doing, chat? What am I doing? Mac Miller's Small World. The world is so small till it ain't. Doop-ba-doop-ba-boop. Oh, that's a video essay, not Boards of Canada playlist. Damn. All right. I'll cave. All right, chat. It seems like we're fucked on craft times, so I'm gonna take a break. Let these all craft out, and we'll get back to it. But it was lovely to see you guys today, and I will see you Friday, hopefully. I will probably, I don't know, maybe I can add Universal 2.0 to the list of things that I'll experiment with on Friday. I don't know. Yeah, 24-hour stream on Friday, sponsored by Time Consumer himself. So we're in for quite a marathon then. So I expect every single one of you to show up. You better. And I guess we'll try to get to Dyson's in that stream is probably going to be my overarching goal. Unless you guys have any other good ideas. If you guys can brainstorm some things I can do. So I have a list here. I have a to-do list of all the time-consuming stuff that requires like craft times. So I've got QFT, space elevators, Dyson, black hole, compressor, more fusions. So I'll do those in the background. And then I also want a list of things to do while I'm waiting. So currently I need to get night metal and steel leaf online for solars. We can do any type of building, which, you know, that's like a thing. Mass processing area, I want to get like 100 of each basic thing, like machine up. Especially cutting machines have been such a pain in the motherfucking everything. Cutting machines are like, I need to get an array of cutting machines, so there's that. And then I was gonna do Flynn's Arcade outside of my personal dimension and like clean up my overworld. So that's on my list. If you guys can come up with any ideas of things that we can do passively that you are interested in watching while we wait for long crafts to happen, that is so helpful to me because we're gonna need a lot of content for a 24-hour stream. It's gonna be a little bit, it's gonna be a lot. So thank you for joining me today. Let's go raid somebody and I'll say my normal stuff. Remember, be there, be square. Friday, 3 p.m. EST to 3 p.m. on Saturday. It'll be torturous for me. And you guys love that, so. All right, who's playing GTNH today? There's a new streamer today. English Pleased Shiba. Digiman is playing. Let's try this new streamer today, chat. I hope you have a good time with Please Shiba. Shibe something. But yes. Here we go. So, you know the deal. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and do your best. And although it might not seem like it every day, and some days you won't even be able to think about it, doing your best will be enough. And I promise that. So, without further ado, let's take this raid, and I'll see you guys around. Peace, everybody.